the 2 billion-year-old nuclear reactors in Africa baffle researchers. Reactions similar to those inside the power plants in modern era arose spontaneously about 2 billion years ago in the Oklo region of Gabon in Africa. In 1942, physicist Enrico Fermi and the team of workers built what they thought was the first nuclear reactor in a Chicago racquetball court. Fortunately, nature had beaten them to the punch by eons. Truth be told, self-sustaining nuclear power reactor was invented in Africa 2 billion years ago. It's a 100 kilowatt nuclear plant that produces pulses of power every 3 hours for a period of about 150,000 years. The discovery of the prehistoric Oklo nuclear plant. On June 2, 1972, a French nuclear fuel processing plant discovered that 200 kilograms of uranium from a uranium mine in the Oklo region of Gabon Republic had been refined. Fearing that someone or a secret organization would build a nuclear bomb, the French Atomic Energy Commission immediately opened an investigation. Finally, researchers and scientists from all the world, after conducting detailed investigations, came to the conclusion that 6 large nuclear reactors as old as 2 billion years old are located near Gabon's uranium mine and has been active for the last at least 150,000 years. The advanced process self-sustaining fission. The ancient nuclear reactors use surface water and groundwater to modulate and reflect sequence fission neutrons. Its operation is much more advanced than that of modern nuclear reactors. Moreover, scientists found geological evidence that uranium in lens-shaped veins of uranium ore had undergone self-sustained fission chain reactions generating intense heat. In this process, subatomic neutrons released by radioactive decay of uranium atoms induced decay of other uranium atoms, leading to a cascade of nuclear fission and substantial release of energy as heat. And this is what modern nuclear reactors use to produce power. It needs the pure natural water. Former head of the United States Atomic Energy Commission and Nobel laureate Dr. Glenn T. Seaborg points out, for uranium to continue to burn, all conditions must be completely free of bias. The water involved in the nuclear reaction must be very pure. A few parts per million of pollutant will create a toxic reaction that causes the reactor to stop working. Nowhere in the world is there such pure natural water, he says. And then there are radioactive rock samples. In April 2018, 2 rock samples recovered during drilling campaigns in Oklo were donated to the Vienna Natural History Museum. The donation and ceremony was made possible with funding from nuclear fuel company Orano and France's Alternative Energies and Atomic Energy Commission, CEA. The French permanent mission to the UN in Vienna supported the effort, and according to the International Atomic Energy Commission, IAEA, which helped monitor radioactive levels and handling of those samples, the 2 samples emit a radiation of about 40 microsieverts per hour. If you stand 5 centimeters away from them, which roughly compares to the amount of cosmic radiation a passenger would receive on an 8-hour flight from Vienna to New York. The incredible hypothesis. The Oklo nuclear reactor in Gabon has been operating for 1,500 years. How to produce water of such high purity has become another unsolved mystery. The rationality of the structural design of prehistoric nuclear reactors is absolutely baffling to experts. Some scientists and theorists believe that the reactor is extremely advanced, suggesting that highly intelligent beings existed 2 billion years ago, while another hypothesis is that it was constructed by prehistoric human civilization, like described in the Silurian hypothesis by NASA scientists, using techniques that were lost to subsequent humans. However, most of the mainstream research believe that Oklo is the world's only an identified natural occurring reactor which was created by accident, as scientists Norman Schwarz and John A. Miller from Sandia National Laboratories explain in a 2017 paper. The concept of a naturally occurring reactor was originally documented in 1956 using reactor theory or the infinite multiplication constants. And this is on Collective Spark by N. Hale from Ancient Mysteries. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.